Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Spark It Up Tuesday here at Spark Business Consulting. So, today we are going to go over 5 really great tips for retailers for this month, for the rest of the holiday season, and really going right into 2021. Normally, I would say this has been a tough time for retailers. I think that's an understatement. But being out there shopping over the last couple of weeks, there is no shortage of people. There is a shortage of parking spots. So people are out there shopping. So this is about how to really maximize that and be your best. So 5 tips. Here we go. Number 1, and these are in no particular order. Yeah, really no order. I was thinking about that. No order. These are just 5 that we came up with here as a team. So number 1, this is an easy one. Leverage your social media. You should be doing this anyway. But we definitely see some people do it way better than others. And the key to that is consistency. I think with retailers, do not be afraid to post multiple times a day. We want to see your stuff, unless you're selling one thing. Most retailers are not. We want to see what you're selling. I have one retailer that does such a great job of just really their clothing boutique, putting different things together and just taking a picture and posting that, putting another few things together and posting that. A really cool kind of picture of a piece of jewelry in the window. It can be anything, a hat on somebody, even behind them, whatever you want. There can't possibly be enough. Show people what you have in store, stay front of mind with them, really, really leverage that free marketing on social media. I cannot stress that enough. I would say 3 to 5 times a day you should be posting on social media as a retailer. Now, also when it comes to that, you should be following, whatever that means, right, on Instagram. I'm not really sure Twitter too much, Instagram and Facebook, your fellow retailers, the other stores in your community. Even if you see them as competitors, you still want to know what they're up to, right? I'm sure they're following you. So follow them. And this is a really great opportunity to possibly share their audience, engage them, maybe even a co-branding opportunity there. So definitely follow and be aware of what's going on in your local and maybe not so local community, and just really make a presence online. So social media, by far, can't say enough, be on there. And I'm just talking about pictures, but you could also do reels, you could do stories. Just can't get enough of it, so put it all out there. Tip number 2, the inventory. Ooh, this is a battle that we definitely have with a lot of our clients. Not so much anymore. I think we've all whipped them into shape, but inventory is like piles of money on your shelves. It is that important to be crazy, over the top, type A organized about your inventory, because that's money. I mean, think about it. If you literally had piles and piles of cash on a desk in your store, wouldn't you want to be a little bit more organized about what that money is, how much it is, and where you're keeping it? It's the same exact theory with inventory. That is money to you. You bought that stuff. Hopefully you're going to sell it. Let's organize it. Also, in terms of being crazy over the top, type A, super organized by inventory. If somebody's shopping and they want something in a certain size, it's not on the floor, you want to immediately be able to say, oh yeah, I have that in back, and know where it is, go get it, and bring it right back out. Something I just witnessed this weekend, but I'm sure this happens all the time, is you find something, the size not on the floor, you ask, hey, do you happen to have this in a large? And they'll say, oh, I don't know. And maybe they'll check their point of sale, which is great. Maybe they'll say, oh, let me check, I'll be right back. And man, I'll tell you, one national retailer is notorious for saying, let me check, I'll be right back, right? And they go back in the back storeroom and you don't see them for like 45 minutes to an hour. God knows what they're doing back there. It drives me nuts. I'm not going to say who it is. Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay. So the next thing is number 3. Know your numbers. We say this all the time, right? Know your numbers. Know your business. Know what your sales are. Know what your target sales are. Know your pricing. We have this lovely retail calculator that we built that we give out to our clients, so they know when something comes in new. They plug in the cost of it. They plug in the margin they need to hit. Note here, can't be 50%. You're not going to make any money. If you buy something for 10, you sell it for 20. You're just not going to make money doing that. It needs to be a higher margin than that. So we have a retail calculator we give to our clients to use that, but just know your numbers, know your margin, know your sales targets. No, 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 all of that. You should be looking at this daily, weekly, monthly during this busy time. When it's not busy, you should be looking at least weekly. But right now, I would be looking at it daily because what gets measured gets managed. Very true, as they say. Okay. Number 4, set goals. This is super fun, and this is where you get your team involved. You will definitely see a difference. I know in the restaurant industry, when I used to own my restaurants, and we had, let's say, 3 cases of wine that we bought because we got a deal on it, and we just wanted to sell out of it. You just create a contest. I mean, it was as simple as that. Just create a contest. Okay, whoever can sell the most of this Jordan cab is going to get, I don't know, dinner tonight on the house, or $20 or whatever it was, gift card, it doesn't matter. Just set goals, get your team involved, and create a little contest out of it. And it actually just becomes kind of fun. And whether it's like whoever can sell the most, I don't know, scarves, hats, shoes, whatever it is today, create a little contest, and then maybe have it go for a week or even toward the end of the month or something like that. And all that really does, I mean, it should be a fun spirit of competition, but really it's just keeping that particular item in front of mind of your team. Say, oh yeah, we're going to sell that. Oh yeah, I want to sell that. And they will start to look for the opportunity, the right opportunity, let's hope, to sell those things. If they don't have that in mind, any type of anything to kind of like put a little pin in their mind of, oh, I need to sell that, then they're just kind of like all over the place and letting the customer kind of guide them around instead of steering the customer. And trust me, customers appreciate that. So I definitely recommend setting your sales goals, set them by day, set them by hour if you want, by day, by week, by month. Get your team involved. And that brings us to number 5, the final one, right? That was, yeah, number 5. This is my biggest one, though, I will have to say that, is offer a better customer experience. I don't know why so many places do not put the time and energy, and it's not even that much time and energy, into making sure that every customer that comes into your ecosphere, so whether it's by email, online, through your website, phone, or walking in your door, why that customer journey is not documented in a way that you want your customer to feel, see, know, hear, all of that. All of that is so extraordinarily important. And I don't think enough retailers put enough weight into that. So what I'm saying is, if, for example, if you have curbside pickup, which, and you should, I think most people have it by now, make sure that system is easy, easy and fun and just simple to use. I mean, I would say right now, this holiday season, a lot of the shoppers out there that don't actually like to shop, maybe the husbands, the boyfriends, whatnot, aren't huge shopping fans, they're going to be loving this curbside thing. So make it a process that's just super easy for them. If you have people come into the store, and hopefully that you do, genuinely look to help them, even if it means what they're looking for you don't have, and maybe maybe it's a competitor has it. Send them that way. Send them that way. That will come back to you in spades. I really feel like just being genuinely helpful about helping that person that walked into your store or called your store or emailed you, what they're looking for, what they need help with, that you really look to help them. And whether, again, it's sending them to someone else, or whether it's to say, I'll research that. Let me see if I can get that for you, and I'll get back to you. And even if you do, and then you get back to them and say, you know what, I can't get it in time, I'm sorry, or there's an alternative, or, maybe next year, whatever it is, just to show somebody that you put that time and effort in into trying to help them, that will go miles with somebody. So really think about what your customer experience is, how you want customers to talk about you is extraordinarily important. And I don't think enough people do it. So I think if you do put some time and energy into this, you're going to really beat out your competition. So that is it. That is my 5 tips about retailers, or for retailers, for the rest of this wonderful holiday season and into 2021. You know where to find us. If you have any questions, anything else you want to hear about. Until then, have a fabulous week. Thanks for watching.